Shea 45 in the morning. Listen, DJ Drama's been here with us for quite a minute now.
Yeah.
Elliot Wilson's here.
Yeah.
T.I. just walked in the room.
It's a full house.
All right, so I got to tell you this. All right, because I was concerned about you. Not that I know you like that, but I kind of feel like I do a little bit because I've interviewed you a lot. And you're like semi-cool, but semi-not. You know what I mean?
Downbeat, offbeat.
Yeah, you know, it's iffy sometimes.
Yeah.
So obviously everybody's been talking about the Dirty Awards. And I did talk to Shawty Lo on Monday about it. And here, I'm going to play a little bit of what he had to say.
Like, I squashed the beat with me and Tip. We squashed behind closed door about a couple of months ago. When I came on air and said it was squashed. So Tip, when they asked Tip about it, he said nobody that told him about nothing, and the video dropped.
So
the question I have, Tip, is it seems like rap beefs always happen. I know you try to be above it, but it just seems like with this conflict, you guys keep trying to talk things out and squash it, but then it keeps escalating again. Like, why do you think that's happening?
The first conversation that I've had with Shawty was at the Dirty Awards.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't previous conversations.
No.
he said you guys sit down behind closed doors and talk and squash it, and then something else happens.
That's inaccurate.
Okay. But the Dirty Awards, you guys had a peaceful conversation. Yeah.
But that was before you started performing diss songs on stage? Like, how did it play out?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even see that. All the diss songs and the other stuff that they did, I didn't see that. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know.
The good thing is everybody knows it's not going to turn into something too crazy. Like,
I really don't have time in my life to be involved in something so
But what made you pull him
unimportant.
to the side though at the thing and try to talk to him?
I just was like, hey man, you know, have a good show, yada yada yada. He said, I've been trying to talk to you. I was like, what's up? And that's it.
you should get like a community service hour for that.
You get credit for that? Do you get credit on your report? You call homeboy like.
Hey man, like I'm really like I'm done with that, shouted. Like I ain't got nothing else to say or nothing else to. I ain't got no more energy for it.
Right.
You know,
it's a lot. Well, he said that he's made out to be the bad guy, and he's like, how come nobody don't tell Tip to stop? Everybody's always telling me to stop.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
All right.
Did you feel a funny vibe at the award show? Because like I was talking to Drama about, like, you know, with XXL, I never really wanted to do award shows because, you know, niggas
it always
can't
feels
get
like
along,
something's gonna pop off.
A funny vibe.
No, no, there's the energy, like that you felt there may be some tension in the air, you know.
I mean, honestly, I already know what to expect when I go to those types of, you know what I'm saying, when I go there, so it ain't even, I wasn't tripping.
You're like, I know there's going to be a fight, I'm just not going to be involved in it, because it's an award show. That's what happens.
Absolutely. I mean, not necessarily, I mean, you know, when you put that many people, you know what I'm saying, who at that level of success in the same room.
Not at the Grammys.
I said at that level of success in the same room.
I mean, that must be the hardest part, though, because you feel at this point, I mean, you said it before, like, you've had the most successful year of your career this year.
Yeah.
You like to think that you're way above a certain level of artists and, you know.
Nah, I mean, I ain't above nobody as a person. I mean, professionally, I'm out of most people's league.
Saw the interview you did on CNN.
Okay.
And you said you are anxious to go to prison in March and just get it over with.
I said I was anxious to get it over with.
Well, to go to get it over with.
Anxious to go. If I can get it over with without going, you know what I'm saying, I'd much rather do it that way.
Do you know where you have to report to yet?
No.
So they don't tell you until
No.
right around that time?
No.
I hope they give you like some special shit. Not like some general. I don't know that much.
She gonna work it out.
See how she love me?
Listen, I don't know that much about, you know, prison and everything.
That's a
but
good
I'm
thing.
hoping that you're not going to be in like general population. I'm hoping they're going to give you like
You know
some
what?
Martha Stewart.
I'll manage.
You'll manage no matter what.
Manage.
But Tip, you've been incarcerated in the past. Like, what's your mind state once you're in that position? Like, how do you feel you're going to be able to keep the time going and staying positive?
Time gonna do itself.
Yeah. Do you
gotta
read a lot, lift weights?
well, you know, there are no weights in the prison systems.
My bad.
But yeah, I mean,
That's a myth.
yeah, I mean, it used to be like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, that was back in the olden days.
So you can tell I've never been incarcerated.
Right? That's a good thing. Yeah, but you know, you read and you just basically, man, play cards if you know what I'm saying, that's what you're into.
The worst part is when you get out and people are going to be trying to hit you up that you were friends with in prison. Are you going to?
Nah, you don't make no friends in prison. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might be cool while you there, you know.
Because I feel like that happens to people. Like, when they get out of prison, all the people that you used to see every day while you were locked up are like, yo, man, so you going to help me out?
You still cool with them, but you know what I'm saying? they back to their life and you back to that. I mean, you back to yours now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all basically put together. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Together, you get through a tough situation.
Do you like to get a lot of visitors? And
It's
stuff
just kind of
that?
like guys who in the army. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the army, you at war. You go to war. When the war's over, you go home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You back to your regular life, and they back to their regular life. You happen to see each other. It's what's happening, and you go back home.
What are you saying, Elliot?
I was saying, do you like to get visitors?
Nah, no visit.
Type of thing.
Nah.
Even wifey, everything. No?
Man,
You can't keep her away from visiting her man in prison. Come on. And the kids, no way.
Nah.
Well, how did you explain the whole situation to your kids? I know you're, very family oriented.
We've spoken about it, but just like kids are, you can speak about it, but until it happens, they don't really.
Like, what did you tell them? You said, "Listen, I fucked up."
I mean, that's a conversation for me and them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's private.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you have
Get
private.
out my motherfucking
I'll let you have
business.
private time.
Well, the other thing that's kind of private, I mean, just the whole thing with Big Phil, like I know you had to go to the trial and you had to testify. Like, what was that like? That must have been really emotional for you to really have to deal with the situation.
It was, it was good for his family. You know what I'm saying? It was good for his family, for his mom, for, his grandparents, his pops, to finally be able to have closure in that situation.
Yeah, so you felt like you felt. Do you feel closure?
I felt obligated to them to do it. You know what I'm saying? With me, nah, I never. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm gonna live with forever.
Yeah, I mean, the most revealing thing out of your testimony, you were saying that that you thought the shots were for you. So
I mean, I know they were.
Yeah. So that must be a lot of weight to always carry. To feel like
Yeah, it's pressure.
When you were in the court, did you look at the?
Of course.
Yeah. What was that like? I mean, did you feel angry still, like you wanted to do something yourself, or?
Nah, man. Nah. I mean, like for real, I still at that point don't know or didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Who he was or whether or not that was or was not the person. I don't. It wasn't like I saw him and all of a sudden I remember him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't have no feelings. It was real, whatever,
All right, 888-SHADE45 is the number. T.I.'s here. We're talking to him. We'll lighten it up for you.
Yeah, appreciate you,
T.I., we'll let you have your private time.
This ain't light? I thought this was light.
888-SHADE45.